All right, next up, one of the big games, Saturday night, neutral field, Yankee Stadium. We've got Army and Notre Dame. Notre Dame 14-point favorites, 44.5 the total. Look at the money coming in on Army. This was as high as 17. It's down to 14 now. People buying into this Army team, undefeated, that they can give Notre Dame a test here. Now, Navy couldn't. It's important to point that out. Navy was
And
undefeated
that's
going
shown,
into
though,
Notre Dame.
who they are. I'm
Yeah.
just saying who Navy is. Yeah, go ahead.
But here's the counter I have to that. Before some people hear that and say, well, that must mean you think Notre Dame's going to blow out Army. No, I don't think that necessarily, because I think Army's a lot better than Navy, or at least a little bit better than Navy. I truly do believe that. And the reason is Bryson Daly. This guy's a heck of a player. Can throw, he can run. He takes contact too. He's like a battering ram. Like, this guy doesn't that's why he got injured. That's why he got banged up a few weeks ago, Bryson Daly, because he doesn't mind taking hits. It's been impressive to watch. This offense has been humming all season long. Now, against North Texas, when Daly came back from the injury, the offense got grounded a bit, and he didn't look like he was at his best. But again, he's going to get another chance to get healthy for this game. It's a bye week for Army. They didn't play last week after the North Texas win, so Daly gets another week to rest, get even healthier, as healthy as he can be physically for this game. And you look at this now. The Notre Dame run defense is not going to be easy for Army to deal with in this game. But when you look at Notre Dame's defense overall coming into this game, they are weaker against the run. Like, if you're going to do any kind of damage against,
they've been great against the pass. Yeah,
they've been great against the pass, but Army doesn't throw it a lot. They're capable of it, though. Daly can throw, but they still don't throw it enough, or they don't throw it a lot, I should say. So the run defense has been the weaker part of the Notre Dame defense. So maybe there's that pathway for Army to really test this group. And again, Army off a bye week. Notre Dame doesn't have a bye week. They had to play Virginia last week. And we always say when you're playing the triple option, it's better to have that extra time to prepare. I'm with the crew. I'm with the large group of bettors that has taken Army already. I got him at plus 15. It's down to 14. I still like it at 14 or better. I don't think this is Navy versus Notre Dame, the sequel. I don't think Notre Dame's just going to roll over Army like they did Navy. I think they have a better quarterback. I think they have a better offensive game plan to take advantage of Notre Dame's defense. And I think that is going to be enough for Army to at least keep this a 2-score game. I don't know about win. There's still a big athlete advantage on the Notre Dame side in this game. And Riley Leonard has the potential to pick on Army's defense. Army's defense has not faced a lot of great offenses this year. So that is a concern, but I think Army's got the goods to keep this somewhat competitive. C-Mac, what do you think here?
Yeah, I mean, this is the game circled. Army is better than Navy, and it's shown here last week. And Navy fumbled like 3 times right at the start of that game. It was fucking over. Yeah. Army, that's the one thing. Navy, though, a little bit of the problem. Army's been better and took care of business, but they played nobody. The schedule is so goddamn easy and light.
Dude, like, this is
insane.
It's not even close to easily the best team they've played here, Notre Dame. Yeah.
North Texas, Air Force, ECU, UAB, Tulsa, Temple, Rice, FAU. Like, come on. But they can run the ball. I think they'll have some success. And their defense numbers are great, but look who they played, Army. Their numbers are really, really good. They're right up there. And Notre Dame is great. And both these teams have made money. And they're giving Notre Dame here on this, but it depends on what number you got. The win. Favorites 20.5. But if you go by that, they're 8-2 ATS or 7-3 if you got over and got 22 or 21.5 Babano. But still, that's the best ATS Notre Dame team I've seen in years. This is a team that was more like the loss to Northern Illinois, but since then they just ripped off win after win and ATS win. I get why it's come down. I think it could be close too. The Army playing nobody has got me. That's the only thing here. But if they don't turn the ball over, I do think they're in it. You know what I mean? I think they can hang around here a little bit. So I mean, I get why you're on them, and other people have already brought this number down.
Yeah, like I say, for me, at this number, I'm interested, because I think this is not going to be just a romp for Notre Dame over Army like it was against Navy. Yes, the strength of schedule is concerning, but the thing is, too, you have to factor in, yes, they haven't played anybody even close to a caliber of Notre Dame, but Army beat the living shit out of all these teams. Okay, it's not like Army played this weak schedule and barely got by in these games. They dominated. They flat out just flexed on all these teams like they have. ECU and UAB and Tulsa and Temple and Rice and Florida Atlantic and, Lehigh and all these teams. Now, the concern, too, is, look, Tulsa, terrible. Temple just fired a coach. Rice fired a coach. Florida Atlantic fired a coach. 3 of the teams they whipped Army fired a coach this year. Stan Drayton, Temple, Mike Bloomgren, Rice, and now, of course, Tom Herman, just now for Florida Atlantic, who got fired earlier today. So Army's had a hand in getting 3 coaches fired this year. So that's pretty interesting to see that.